guys? This is Shlomo Errol here, your real estate agent in the Chicago metro area, and today I wanted to bring you another market update. So we are in February, the first week of February, so we have all the numbers for January already in. So in this video I'm gonna go over just a few graphs and a few charts to show us where we're heading in the next at least 2 to 3 months and what's happening in the market. So let's jump in. So the first one, first chart over here, I'm looking at the homes for sale, and this is only residential. So as we can see, in January we only had around 15,153, and comparing to January of last year we're looking at 16,500. So that's around 1,500 homes less. We still have a shortage of inventory, but we can actually see that it will actually might change soon. And this chart is the new listings that came into the market, and we can see a big jump from 6,300 to 10,000 homes on the market only in 1 month. So that's a big jump. And we can also see that over here last year we actually had more, 8,200 comparing to 12,000. So almost as big as a jump. Percentage wise, we actually have a bigger percentage of homes coming to the market. Now I'm going to look at another two charts right here, and we can see that under contract, so properties that went under contract, we went from December 5,200 to 7,700 in January, which is still below of last year of around 10,000. Here is another number, guys, the closed transactions. And the closed transactions, it's all the properties that went under contract and actually closed. So we see in January also another drop to 5,120, and compare it to January of last year where we had 8,220. So we can see that we have, wow, that's like a 30% less, 35% less than last year. And I'm going to go to another chart right here, and this is the weekly. And we can see that the new listings in January are coming up. We can see that one of the weeks we had actually more listings in this year comparing to 2022 January. We can actually see that December, November, I know there is a lot of talks about there is no sales in December, we're going down and down, but honestly I couldn't take it under consideration because it happens every year. And if we look at a year before, we can see the green lines are a year before, and it's literally going down and down and down, and the blue line is just following it. And I'm gonna jump to these charts, again, the closed listings. And I want to point something out. If I look over here in August, and I can see that pretty much we're only around 20% less than the year before of closed listings. But if I go to January over here, I can actually see that we're almost 40 to 50% less, and some of them even less than that. Some of the weeks are starting to be weak on the closed listings, so less and less listings are being closed. So what will happen then is that we'll have more inventory in the market, and we can see it in the monthly supply. So pretty much the month supplies is showing us that if tomorrow morning we're not gonna have a single new property on the market, the current supply is gonna last for 1.5 months. So take it under consideration. Hopefully we'll still get more and more, but 1.5 months supply is very low. But looking at last year, we had it at 1.3. Now, so we already see that we have a little bit more supply. A healthy market is somewhere around 3, 4, 5 months supply. That's a pretty healthy market. And I'm gonna jump into maybe 10 years, and I'm gonna look at that. And we can see that we had a healthy market anywhere from 2014, 15, 16, all of that, it's 4 to 5, 6 months supply. But as you can see, this graph shows us that in the last 10 years, we're pretty much, the supply went to 1.5, and it's very, very low. So again, shortage of inventory. So this might change soon. And why is it going to change? Because as we saw, we have less listings going, actually closing. We kind of have a little bit less going under contract, and I have to say that we have anywhere between 15 to 25% of failing contracts, which means they don't close. They go under contract, but eventually they don't close. So what happens? They go back on the market. Now you need new buyers. Now, when you're looking at new buyers, we do have less buyers because the interest rates have went up. And once the interest rates went up, you know, the mortgage payment, the monthly mortgage payment is higher. So that just kicked out a few of the buyers. What we're seeing is a shift in the market. We started to see it in the late 2022 that properties were starting to sit on the market. So what we're seeing right now is that we have more inventory, and with the inventory that we already had, you know, everything comes up to more and more inventory in the market while we have less buyers. So that means that the price of those properties might go down or at least stop. So we'll see in the next few months what will happen. I'm going to keep you updated, but wait for next video that I'm going to make, and I'm going to go into specifics of neighborhoods, condos and houses. Okay guys, enjoy doing these videos and giving you an accurate, valuable information. See you soon.